Morning, Amy.
Welcome, spellers, parents, grandparents, and friends to the 30th Annual Telegraph Herald Regional Spelling Bee. I couldn't be prouder to be here today hosting this event. It's one that's near and dear to my heart. 20 years ago, I got to go to Washington, D.C. to accompany our speller, and it was a really amazing experience. And it's really exciting to think that I think we have 27 spellers here today, and one of them will be making that trek on that same trip, and we'll know here in just a few hours. So that's pretty exciting. For the kids, this is the day that you've been studying so hard for, and I'm sure part of you will be glad when it's over. So if you feel a little bit nervous, that's okay, because I can tell you that your parents are more nervous than you are. I've never been a speller on a stage like this, but I have been the parent sitting there, and my experience was hearing the words read and going, "That's how you pronounce that word?" Uh-oh. I hope they recognize it, because I've been saying it wrong. But your efforts have not been in vain, and spelling is a lifelong skill. That ability to commit to memory all those words, you'll never regret the fact that you put in this much effort, and it's something that will be an invaluable skill throughout your life. The TH is really proud to be the last newspaper in Iowa to continue to participate in this and send a speller to the National Bee, and we couldn't do that without our sponsors, Clark University and Dubuque Bank and Trust. So we're really happy to be doing this today with our sponsors. All the spellers today will get a medal, so if when a speller's out of the bee, if you want to head home, you're welcome to do that, and we will send the medal to you. But for everyone who sticks around, we'll do medals at the end for everybody, as well as the prizes for the top 5 spellers. So in preparation, turn off your phone. You don't want to be that parent whose phone goes off in the middle, or speller. No phones for the spellers either. So I'd like to bring up Steve Fisher, the publisher of the Telegraph Herald, to say a few words, and we'll keep this rolling.
Thank you very much. As Amy said, welcome to the 30th Annual Telegraph Herald Regional Spelling Bee. This is a fantastic location for such a great event. This stage is just perfect. On behalf of the employee owners at the Telegraph Herald, I'd just like to tell you how proud we are to sponsor this event. This is a great tradition, and going on 38 years is amazing. I'm also excited to talk. This is the 3rd year we're live streaming this event. So we're streaming this live on telegraphherald.com. This event gets a lot more viewers than a lot of our sports that are on telegraphherald.com. And it's because a lot of your classmates are at home watching you spell while they're doing a little gaming. So we could not do this without our sponsors, Dubuque Bank and Trust and Clark University. I'd just like to thank these fine institutions, these fine Dubuque institutions. And then thank you to our judges and announcer. They play such an important role in this event, so we could not do this without those folks. So thank you.
Welcome.
As I said, we're proud of this. It's just so great to be with so many intelligent students and your families. You'll be spelling words that most of your friends will never use in a text or a Snapchat message, and let alone use in a sentence. So we had our own little spelling bee this week at the Telegraph Herald. We have two huddles that we do with all of our employee owners during the week, and so we had our little spelling bee, and there were a lot of people that wanted to call a lifeline and get help from a friend on some of the spelling words that they had. Much to the dismay of our editor, I got my word right. So, cat, that hard K sound is tough, but I got it. So, but anyway, thanks again to Dubuque Bank and Trust and Clark University, and best of luck to our competitors. You're all winners just by making it this far, so thank you.
And I'd like to introduce the representative from Dubuque Bank and Trust. We have Beth Rowe here today to say a few words. Beth is the Marketing and PR Director at DB&T.
Thanks. As a community bank, we find it really important to support our community and to support youth like you. So we're proud to partner today with Telegraph Herald and Clark University on this event. As I look around the room, I know that our future is really bright in our area due to all of you here today. You've already taken the first step of many to reach your full potential, and on behalf of Dubuque Bank and Trust, all of our employees, and all of our customers, we're proud to sponsor this event, and we wish you the best of luck today.
One of the traditions of this bee has been that we bring back the winner from last year to come up and talk to all of you, and I think this is a great part of what we do, and it kind of can put the student's mind at ease to say, here's a student who was sitting right where you were sitting and came out victorious. So our winner from last year was actually, he won back-to-back years. So please welcome our 2015 and 2016 Spelling Bee champion, Brian Keck.
Hi everyone, my name is Brian Keck, and I was fortunate enough to be the winner of the 2015 and 2016 Regional Spelling Bee. When I won the contest, I attended Roosevelt Middle School, and currently I'm a freshman at Hempstead here in Dubuque. I'm very honored to speak at today's Regional Spelling Bee, and I know the anxiety that you spellers are going through right now. And I'd like to take a few minutes to share some thoughts on my past and hopefully calm some of those nerves. I feel so fortunate to have been able to compete in Washington, D.C. 2 times, and truthfully, I do wish I was still eligible to compete. However, I have to say, I do not miss the studying one bit. I want to begin by thanking the TH for their sponsorship of this event. I especially want to thank Michelle Schmidt for all of her hard work and support. Though she couldn't be here today, she works really hard to organize this event, and truly she does root for all of the spellers that participate. I additionally would like to thank Dubuque Bank and Trust as well as Clark University for their community sponsorship as well. I didn't fully realize the generosity of these sponsors until I actually became the winner. I personally want to tell you that this event is a very big deal and costs them a lot of money. They do it because they see a true value in education and want to see our community excel. As I stand here today and look amongst this year's many great spellers, it feels like just yesterday I was sitting in these very chairs with a nervous stomach and sweaty palms. And if that's how you feel, just know it's incredibly normal. My journey in the spelling bee process started in 4th grade when I attended Carver Elementary. I did okay with spelling, but I ended up getting eliminated on the word livelihood and got alternate position, so I couldn't advance any further. And then 5th grade, I tried out again. I was determined to do better at the school bee. I ended up placing 2nd, which was good enough to qualify for sectionals, and then I made it right back here to regionals. At that point, I started to dream big. I set my goal to get to Washington, D.C. for the National Spelling Bee. On competition day, though, I was incredibly nervous. My parents, sister, and grandparents were in the audience, and I had studied incredibly hard. It was my time to spell, and I stepped up to the microphone. The pronouncer said, "Your word is hickory." I was absolutely quivering. I'd seen the word, of course. It's a nursery rhyme, in a nursery rhyme, and I'd studied it. Everyone knows how to spell that word. But then I just looked out into the crowd, and I saw everyone's faces staring at me, and all I wanted to do was take my seat. Spellers are always told, take your time, ask questions, think about it. But nobody else had asked any questions, and all I wanted to do was get back to my chair. A million thoughts were going through my head, and I proceeded to spell the word Hikory. And then I heard the words, "I'm sorry, that's incorrect." And I was absolutely devastated. It still drives me crazy that I was eliminated on the word hickory, for heaven's sakes. And I was the first one eliminated from the spelling bee that year. And I felt defeated after studying so long. And truth be told, I hate the word hickory today. And then 6th grade came along, and I was determined to do better. But in the school bee, I ended up getting alternate again, so I couldn't advance. I tried again 7th grade, and I actually got right back here to regionals. There were some really good spellers, and it finally got down to 2 of us. We kept trading turns at spelling and misspelling. Just when I thought I would be out, my opponent would misspell, and it was dramatic and probably pretty entertaining for the crowd. Then Dr. Lowen, our pronouncer, said, "Brian, your word is ambidextrous." And my face absolutely lit up like a Christmas tree, because I finally knew how to spell that word. I spelled it correctly, and I was declared the winner. And thankfully, last year I was able to defend my title. I tell you this story because Hickory can be a lesson of striving to reach your goals and not giving up. Like the spelling bee, all competitions have ups and downs, and my first experience in the regional bee did not deter me from trying to reach my dreams. All it made me do was try to work harder and harder until I could be the champion. Regardless of the word you get out on today, please make me one promise: don't give up. Try again next year, and the year after that, and the year after that if you can. Unfortunately, only one person of the 28 spellers will be moving on today, and some of you may have a Hickory moment, but please, don't let it deter you. The National Spelling Bee is an amazing experience, and one day the Telegraph Herald will have a national winner, and I hope it can be you. Good luck to all of the spellers today. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. As you can see, the Telegraph Herald and this whole region was well represented in Washington, D.C. with this young man, so thank you. And I think I speak for probably all the spellers in the room to say, we're glad that kid's in high school now and not going to be up here with us. So I think we're ready to have we'd like to introduce our judges and our pronouncer. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, you want to start, Dr. Brown?
Sure. My name is Donna Lowen, and I am so proud to be in this role. I know that if I do my job well, the spellers have the best chance of spelling the word correctly. I need to pronounce it for them correctly. Big job for me. I've been studying the words as well as the students have. And just a bit of background, the program may have left you a little bit wondering, where exactly is she principal? Because my caption said one thing. I was principal at Lincoln School for 17 years. I am newly the principal at Kennedy School, and that's all good. And being a principal gives me a wonderful opportunity to understand the learning process and to realize how very important it is to give kids opportunities to think on their feet. And being a good speller is about so much more than intelligence. It's really about being very resourceful. And Brian put a nice capstone on that with his story. And Brian, you grew about a foot because that tall microphone used to be just the right height for you. So best wishes to all the spellers. I'm here to help you in any way I can. Be sure to ask me questions. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Carol Truig. I serve today as the head judge for the spelling bee. Brian, I'm sorry. I was the one who said I'm sorry. That's not correct. My real job is I'm chief administrator for Holy Family Catholic Schools. I'm delighted to be here this morning. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Katie Perriard. I teach Gifted Talented at Eisenhower and Marshall Schools. When I was in the spelling bee, my Hickory moment was I got out on the word shed. So I tell my students that. I think that sometimes I get just as nervous for the kids, so we're rooting for you up here.
Okay, I think we're ready for our students to come on up.
Go 1 to 7, 8 to 14. We're going to go reverse order on this side. 15, 21, 22 to 28.
Our spelling bee helper and guru here is Doug Barley from Kelly Middle School. So he's helping us out. He's very familiar with all the bees and runs some of the sectional bees. So we have Doug here to help us today with this.
We're going to have a practice yanking the word, but you're just going to get up and introduce yourself. You'll walk through the process, okay?
So you'll use the mic that's appropriate for your height, and whatever one works best for you, you can move it around a little bit. So first you're going to come up and introduce yourself and say what school you're from. All right? Remember to follow Doug's directions there. Go ahead and...
Yeah, we actually, what we
I'm Nate Reif from Southwestern Middle School.
I'm Brady Babel. I go to Cuba City Elementary Middle School.
I'm Megan Hall. I go to Platteville Middle School.
I'm Ben Call and I'm from Irving Elementary School.
I'm Ava Helsher. I go to Mazzucchelli Middle School.
My name is Dawn and I go to Irving Elementary School.
My name is Jillian Fisher and I go to Tri-State Christian School.
I'm Anna Dolan and I go to Kennedy Elementary School.
I'm Sadie Riniker and I go to East Dubuque Junior High.
I'm Jack Highland and I go to Bellevue Elementary School.
I'm Logan Barton and I go to George Washington Middle School.
I'm Haven Hahn. I go to Eleanor Roosevelt Middle School.
I'm Ryan Dunn and I go to Bellevue Middle School.
I'm Audrey Rishka and I go to Eisenhower Elementary School.
I'm Georgia Harms. I go to Tri-State Christian School.
My name is Andrea Swift and I go to Mazzucchelli Middle School.
Hello, my name is Teresa Brown and I am proud to represent Seton Catholic.
I'm Tanner Blymeyer and I'm from Southwestern Middle School.
I'm Kunal and I'm representing Eleanor Roosevelt Middle School.
I'm Joyce Huang and I represent Platteville Middle School.
My name is Paula Braun and I go to Seton Catholic School.
My name is Mohammed and I go to Marshall Elementary School.
I'm Jacob Dreger and I go to Platteville Middle School.
My name is Quinn Braidbach and I go to Carver Elementary School.
My name is Matt Gott and I go to George Washington Middle School.
My name is Sharia Ravana and I go to Carver Elementary School.
My name is Harmony Clower and I go to Lancaster Middle School.
Nice job.
And as a reminder to the spellers, just like we talked about in the sectional B, look at Dr. Lowen to make sure you understand the word, and then make sure you're spelling to the judges, and looking right at the judges as you're spelling, so they can then hear your response. When you do get your word and you're correct, and they say it's correct, please return to the same seat that you're currently in, regardless of how many spellers are left. Go back to the same chair. We'll take a break in a little while and maybe rearrange, but just go back to the same chair. And if you do miss the word, then we will return to our seat at that point and acknowledge your efforts, okay? Wish your best of luck to everyone. Anything else, Amy? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Doug. We begin round one. Pueblo.
Pueblo. P-U-E-B-L-O. Pueblo.
That is correct.
Mentor.
Mentor. M-E-N-T-O-R. Mentor.
That is correct.
Jovial.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Certainly. The jovial chef made cooking look easy and enjoyable. Jovial.
Jovial. J-O-V-I-A-L. Jovial.
That is correct.
Fidelity.
Fidelity.
Yes.
F-I-D-E-L-I-T-Y. Fidelity.
That is correct.
Diorama.
Diorama. D-I-O-R-A-M-A. R-A-M-A, diorama.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is Kona. It is a noun meaning a storm of southerly or southwesterly winds and heavy rains in Hawaii. Kona.
K-O-N-A, Kona.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is Spitz. It's a noun meaning a medium-sized white dog descended from Pomeranian ancestors and often regarded as constituting a separate breed. Spitz.
Can I have the language of origin?
Yes, it's from a German word.
Spitz. S-P-I-T-Z. Spitz.
That is correct.
Hibachi.
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 H-E-B-A-C-H-I. Hibachi.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
The correct spelling is H-I-B-A-C-H-I. Thank you, Anna. Grotto.
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 Grotto. G-R-O-T-T-O. Grotto.
That is correct.
Coyote.
Coyote. C-O-Y-O-T-E. Coyote.
That is correct.
Homonym.
Homonym. H-O-M-O-N-Y-M. Homonym.
That is correct.
Dungaree.
Dungaree. D-U-N-G-A-R-E-E. Dungaree.
That is correct.
Collage.
Can I have the definition, please?
An artistic composition of fragments of printed matter and other materials pasted on a picture surface. Collage.
Collage. C-O-L-L-A-G-E. Collage.
That is correct.
Muumuu. This word has a homonym. The pronunciation again is muumuu. It is a noun meaning a loose dress, chiefly worn in Hawaii, having bright colors and patterns and adapted from the dresses originally distributed by missionaries to the native women. Muumuu.
Can I have the origin of the word, please?
It's from Hawaiian.
Muumuu. M-U-M-U. Muumuu.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
That actually is its homophone. The word that you were asked to spell is M-U-U-M-U-U. Thanks for your effort. Dugong.
Can I have the origin, please?
This word is from a Malay and Tagalog word that went into Latin before becoming English.
Can I have an alternate pronunciation?
Sure. Dugong and dugong.
Dugong. D-U-G-O-N-G. Dugong.
That is correct.
Animosity.
Animosity. A-N-E-M-O-S-I-T-Y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is A-N-I-M-O-S-I-T-Y. Thank you for your effort. Trauma.
Trauma. Can I have the definition, please?
Psychological or emotional stress or blow that may produce disordered feelings or behavior.
Trauma. T-R-A-U-M-A. Trauma.
That is correct.
Embargo.
Embargo. E-M-B-A-R-G-O. Embargo.
That is correct.
Cognition.
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 May I have the language of origin, please?
From Latin.
Okay. C-O-G-N-I-T-I-O-N. Cognition.
That is correct.
Matinee.
Matinee. M-A-T-I-N-E-E. Matinee.
That is correct.
Alligator.
Alligator. A-L-L-I-G-A-T-O-R. Alligator.
That is correct.
Kahuna.
Repeat the word, please.
Kahuna.
Kahuna. K-H-A-H-O-N-A. Kahuna.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is spelled K-A-H-U-N-A. Thanks for your effort. Alfalfa.
Alfalfa. A-L-F-A-L-F-A. Alfalfa.
That is correct.
Clementine.
Clementine. C-L-E-M-E-N-T-I-N-E.
That is correct.
Feldspar.
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 Feldspar. Can I have a definition, please?
You bet. Any of a group of usually white or nearly white, flesh red, bluish, or greenish minerals that are all aluminum silicates. They occur in crystals and crystalline masses that are vitreous in luster and are essential constituents of nearly all crystalline rocks. Feldspar.
Feldspar. F-E-L-D-S-P-A-R. Feldspar.
That is correct.
Hominy.
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 Hominy. H-O-M-I-N-Y. Hominy.
That is correct.
Layette.
Can I have a definition, please?
Yes. A complete outfit of clothing and equipment for a newborn infant. Layette.
Layette. L-A-Y-E-T-T-E. Layette.
That is correct.
And that is the end of round one, for which you can applause.
The acoustics in here are terrific, so we appreciate that everyone's staying so quiet. So if you do need to leave early, try to do it between rounds. So at the end of each round, Dr. Lowen will ask if there are any appeals. That's very rare, but that we brought forth at that point. And then if anyone would need to leave the room, you do that between rounds. And then when Donna or Dr. Lowen is ready, we'll
You
say
can call me
round,
Donna.
whatever the next round is.
Yeah.
So when you're ready, we'll go to round 2.
Thank you, Doug. Let's go ahead. Okay. Wait just a second. There's some people settling in. Okay. Imperative.
Imperative. I-M-P-A-R-R-A-T-I-V-E. Imperative.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is spelled I-M-P-E-R-A-T-I-V-E. Thanks for your effort. Vibrato.
Could I have language of origin, please?
You want the language of origin? I didn't catch what you said.
Sorry. Yes, language of origin.
Sure, it's from Italian, which formed it from a Latin word. Do you want any other helps?
Vibrato. V-I-B-R-A-T-T-O. Vibrato.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
V-I-B-R-A-T-O. Just one T. Thanks for your effort. Benefactor.
Can I have the definition, please?
One that makes a gift or bequest. Benefactor.
Benefactor. B-E-N-E-F-A-C-T-O-R. Benefactor.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is pampas, and it's a plural noun meaning an extensive, generally grass-covered plains of temperate South America east of the Andes, another word for prairies. Pampas.
Pampas. P-A-M-P-A-S. Pampas.
That is correct.
Wiseacre.
Wiseacre.
Mm-hmm.
Wiseacre. W-I-S-E-A-C-R-E. Wiseacre.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is clapboard. It's a noun meaning a narrow board that is usually thicker at one edge than the other and is used for weatherboarding outside walls.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Clapboard and clapboard.
C-L-A-P-B-O-A-R-D. Clapboard.
That is correct.
Contiguous.
Can I have the language of origin?
It is from Latin.
Can I have the definition?
Yes. It means touching or connected throughout. Contiguous.
Contiguous. C-O-N-T-I-G-U-O-U-S. Contiguous.
That is correct.
Pinafore.
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 Pinafore. P I N O P-H-O-R-E. Pinafore.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is spelled P-I-N-A-F-O-R-E. Thank you. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is iguana. It is a noun meaning any of a number of large herbivorous, chiefly tropical American lizards, being typically dark-colored and so on. Iguana.
I-G-U-A-N-A. Iguana.
That is correct.
Discern.
Discern?
Discern.
Discern?
The pronunciation is discern, and the alternate pronunciation is discern.
Could I have the definition, please?
Good idea. To detect something such as that which is obscure or distant with the eyes.
Discern?
Discern.
Discern.
Discern. Would you like to hear it in a sentence?
Yes.
Jack believes that he will discern the overgrown trail by himself and does not wish to use a GPS device to help him locate it. Discern.
Discern. D-I-S-C-E-R-N. Discern.
That is correct.
Fletcherism.
Fletcherism. F-L-E-T-C-H-E-R-I-S-M. Fletcherism.
That is correct.
Incorruptible.
Incorruptible. I-N-C-O-R-R-U-P-T-I-B-L-E. Incorruptible.
That is correct.
Daffodil.
May I have the origin?
This word passed from Greek to Latin to French and then to Dutch, from which the English probably borrowed it. Daffodil.
Daffodil. D-A-F-F-O-D-I-L. Daffodil.
That is correct.
Toucan.
Toucan. Can I have the definition, please?
Any of numerous fruit-eating birds of tropical America that have a very large but light and thin-walled beak, often nearly as long as the body, and are usually brilliantly colored.
Toucan. T-O-U-C-A-N. Toucan.
That is correct.
Adjacent.
Adjacent. A-D-J-A-C-E-N-T. Adjacent.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is hawthorn. It is a noun meaning a spring flowering shrub or tree having usually thorny branches, white or pink fragrant flowers, and small red fruits. Hawthorn.
Hawthorn?
Mm-hmm.
May I have the language of origin, please?
Originally from English.
H-A-W-T-H-O-O-R-N. Hawthorn.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
H-A-W-T-H-O-R-N. You were so close. Thank you. Crusoe.
Crusoe. C-R-U-S-O-E. Crusoe.
That is correct.
Isobar.
Isobar. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are none.
Could I please have the definition?
Sure. And I'm seeing a note that this could be confused with a similar word, so I should be giving you that anyway. This noun means a line on a map marking places on the surface of Earth where the height of the barometer reduced to sea level is the same, either at a given time or for a certain period. Isobar.
Could I please have the definition? I mean, the language of origin.
You bet. It's from a word that went from Greek to international scientific vocabulary.
Isobar. I-S-O-B-A-R. Isobar.
That is correct.
Mirage.
Can I have the definition, please?
An optical phenomenon that is often observed on still days over deserts or hot pavements and has the mirror-like appearance of a quiet lake or pool in which distant objects are seen inverted by reflection, though usually distorted. Mirage.
Mirage. M-I-R-A-G-E. Mirage.
That is correct.
Catkin.
Catkin. C-A-T-K-I-N.
That is correct.
Boutique.
Boutique. B-O-U-T-I-Q-U-E. Boutique.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is jackal. It is a noun meaning any of several small wild dogs of the old world, less daring than wolves, sometimes hunting in packs, but more usually singly or in pairs. They feed on carrion.
Jackal.
Jackal.
J-A-C-K-A-L. Jackal.
That is correct.
Caribou.
Can I have the definition, please?
Any of several large deer of northern North America that are related to the old world reindeer. Caribou.
Caribou. C-A-R-A-B-O-O. Caribou.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is spelled C-A-R-I-B-O-U. Thank you for your effort. End of round 2. This is a time for any appeals to the judges that you may have. It's also time for exit or entry if you like. I don't think we plan a break for at least another round. And we'll just hold until the movement ceases a bit, so try to relax. All right, we'll begin round 3. Quell.
Can I have the definition, please?
Yes, it means to put down, to overpower, suppress, or extinguish. Quell.
Quell. Q-U-E-L-L. Quell.
That is correct.
Pumpernickel.
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 P-U-M-P-E-R-N-I-C-K-E-L. Pumpernickel.
That is correct.
Potash.
Could you please repeat the word?
Potash.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No, there are not. potash. I will say it more clearly for you. Potash. It's potassium carbonate, especially that obtained in colored impure form by leaching wood ashes.
And the language of origin?
From Dutch.
Okay. Could you use it in a sentence?
I'd be happy to. In colonial days, potash was used to make soap.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
P-O-T-A-S-H, potash.
That is correct.
Shogun.
Shogun. May I have the language of origin?
From a Chinese-derived Japanese word.
S-H-O-G-U-N, shogun.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is Autobahn. It's a noun meaning a German, Swiss, or Austrian expressway.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Klaus pulled his Mercedes-Benz over to the side of the Autobahn to read the map.
Language of origin?
Greek-derived German word put together with another German word.
Autobahn. A-U-T-O-B-A-H-N.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is innate. It is an adjective. It means existing in or belonging to some person or other living organism from birth. Innate.
Innate. I-N-A-T-E. Innate.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is spelled I-N-N-A-T-E. You're so close. Thank you. This word could be confused with a similar word also. The word is mutable. It is an adjective meaning open to debate, debatable.
Could you please repeat the word?
Mutable.
Mutable. M-U-T-A-B-L-E. Mutable.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
And that's the word it could be confused with. It is spelled M-O-O-T-A-B-L-E. Thanks for your effort.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Gestapo.
Can I have the root of origin?
From a German acronym.
Can you repeat the word?
Gestapo.
Gestapo. G-E-S-T-A-P-O.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is quiche. It is a noun meaning a baked custard pie, usually having an added savory ingredient like chopped ham, seafood, or vegetables. It is quiche.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
Originally German, the word became French before entering English.
Quiche. K-E-I-S-H. Quiche.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is spelled Q-U-I-C-H-E. Thanks for your effort. Haiku. From Japanese.
Haiku. H-A-I-K-U. Haiku.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is lariat. It's a noun meaning a long, light, but strong rope used with a running noose for catching livestock.
Is this from Spanish?
It's from Latin to Spanish.
Okay. Lariat. L-A-R-I-A-T. Lariat.
That is correct.
Croquet.
Croquet. K-R-O-C-H-E. Croquet.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
This word is spelled C-R-O-Q-U-E-T. Thanks for your effort and your smile. Mantilla.
Mantilla. M-A-N-T-I-L-L-A. Mantilla.
That is correct.
Odori.
Odori. Could you please repeat the word?
Odori.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not. It's only odori.
Could I please have the language of origin?
From Japanese.
Odori. O-D-O-R-I. Odori.
That is correct.
I'm going to go to 103, judges. Plausible.
Plausible. P-L-A-U-S-I-B-L-E. Plausible.
That is correct.
Boswell.
Boswell. B-O-S-W-E-L-L.
That is correct.
Mattock.
Mattock. Can I have the definition, please?
A tool that combines features of an adze, axe, and pick and is used for digging, grubbing, and chopping.
Can I have the language of origin?
Yes, it went from Latin to English.
Mattock. M-A-D-U-C-K. Mattock.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is M-A-T-T-O-C-K. Matt, thank you for your effort. Vigilante.
Vigilante.
Yes. Vigilante.
V-I-G-I-L-A-N-T-E. Vigilante.
That is correct.
And that is the end of round 3. What's that, Doug? One more? Oh, we're going to go one more round before we take a break. All right, but we will pause now for any that need to exit. Time for any appeals. All right, I think we're ready with round 4. Extravaganza.
Can I have the definition, please?
It is a lavish or spectacular show or event.
Extravaganza.
G-A-N-Z-A, extravaganza.
That is correct.
Samaritan.
Samaritan,
Mhm.
S-A-M-A-R-I-T-A-N, Samaritan.
That is correct.
Filibuster.
Could you please repeat the word?
Mhm. Filibuster.
Could I have the language of origin?
Yes, it's a word that went from Dutch to English, then probably to French and Spanish before coming back to English.
Filibuster.
Filibuster.
F-I-L-I-B-U-S-T-E-R, filibuster.
That is correct.
Synopsis.
Synopsis. Can I have the language of origin?
It's from Greek.
S-Y-N-O-P-S-I-S, synopsis.
That is correct.
Illuminati.
Can I have the definition, please?
Persons who are or claim to be unusually enlightened.
Language of origin?
From Italian, and it was formed from originally from a Latin word, Illuminati.
Illuminati. I-L-L-U-M-I-N-A-T-I.
That is correct.
Asterisk.
Asterisk. A-S-T-E-R-I-S-K, asterisk.
That is correct.
Purga.
Can you repeat that, please?
Purga.
Can I get the language of origin?
It's from Russian.
Purga. P-U-R-G-A. Purga.
That is correct.
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki. Can I have the definition, please?
A dish of Japanese origin consisting of meat or fish that is grilled or broiled after being marinated in a seasoned soy sauce.
Teriyaki. T-E-R-I-Y-A-K-I. Teriyaki.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is diesel. It's a noun meaning a vehicle such as a truck, locomotive, or ship driven by an internal combustion engine in which air is compressed to a temperature sufficiently high to ignite fuel injected directly into the cylinder.
Diesel. D-I-E-S-E-L. Diesel.
That is correct.
Percolate.
Percolate. Percolate. P-E-R-C-O-L-A-T-E. Percolate.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is regatta. It is a noun meaning an organized series of rowing, speedboat, or sailing races.
Could you please repeat the word?
Sure, regatta.
R-E-G-G-A-T-A.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It's R-E-G-A-T-T-A. Thanks for your effort. Intractable.
Can you please repeat the word?
Intractable.
Intractable?
Intractable.
Intractable?
Would you like to ask for a sentence or definition?
No, I'm
Okay,
good.
all right.
Intractable. Intractable.
That is correct.
Klompen.
Klompen?
Yes.
Klompen. Klompen. Klompen.
That is correct.
And that is the end of round 4.
I think we'll give these kids a much-deserved break. We're down to about a dozen spellers, so let's just take 5-7 minutes or so and try to get them back in here as quick as we can. And you can use the restrooms out there. Let the kids go first.
And then we'll rearrange. too that we raised the left side microphone. It was really too low for most of you, so if some of you were stretching to reach the higher one, you might want to try the one on the left. We begin round 4. 5. Thank you. Get my numbering right. Thank you, Doug. Omnipotent.
Can I have the definition, please?
Yes. Having virtually unlimited authority or influence, all powerful.
Omnipotent.
OMNIPOTENT.
That is correct.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. JUGGERNAUT.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is ingenious. It's an adjective meaning marked by originality, resourcefulness, and cleverness in conception or execution. Ingenious.
Language of origin?
Yes. From French, which formed it from a Latin word.
INGENIOUS.
That is correct.
Bravura.
Bravura. BRAVURA. Bravura.
That is correct.
Impasse.
Can I have the language of origin?
From a French word.
Impasse. IMPASSE.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is hygiene. It is a noun meaning conditions or practices conducive to health.
Hygiene. HYGIENE. Hygiene.
That is correct.
Mercurial.
Can I have the language of origin?
It's from Latin.
Can I have the definition?
Yes, it's characterized by rapid and unpredictable changeableness, especially of mood, being temperamental or volatile.
Mercurial. MERCURIAL. Mercurial.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is foliate. It's an adjective meaning shaped like a leaf.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
Latin.
Foliate. FOLIATE. Foliate.
That is correct.
Boysenberry.
Boysenberry. BOYSENBERRY. Boysenberry.
That is correct.
Colloquial.
Colloquial.
Yes.
COLLOQUIAL. Colloquial.
That is correct.
Babushka.
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 Babushka. BABUSCHCA.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
It is spelled BABUSHKA. Thanks for trying. Schnauzer.
Schnauzer. Can I I have a definition, please?
Yes, it's a dog of a breed of terriers that have a long head with small ears and heavy eyebrows, a mustache, beard, and a wiry coat of pepper and salt black or black and tan. Schnauzer.
Schnauzer. Schnauzer. Schnauzer.
That is correct.
Macadamia.
Can I have the definition, please?
Yes, it's the hard-shelled nut of an Australian evergreen tree, somewhat resembling a filbert, and it's eaten raw or roasted. Macadamia.
Macadamia. M-A-C-A-D-A-M-I-A. Macadamia.
That is correct.
Nebbish.
Nebbish. Nebish.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Nebbish. Darn. Thank you. Sayonara.
Sayonara. S-A-Y-O-N-A-R-A. Sayonara.
That is correct.
Pochismo.
Pochismo. P-O-C-H-I-S-M-O. Pochismo.
That is correct.
Streusel.
Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally German word.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Streusel.
Streusel. S-T-R-E-U-S-E-L. Streusel.
That is correct.
Cacao.
Cacao. May I please have the root of origin?
This word went from Nahuatl to Spanish.
May I have the definition, please?
Yes, it's a tree native to South America, now extensively cultivated, that bears fleshy yellow pods 6 or more inches long and 3 or 4 inches in diameter, containing numerous seeds used in the preparation of cocoa, chocolate, and cocoa butter. And it's pronounced cacao.
Cacao. C-A-C-A-O. Cacao.
That is correct.
Mahatma.
Can I get the language of origin?
From Sanskrit.
Can I get the definition?
Yes, it's a person held worthy of reverence for high-mindedness, wisdom, and selflessness. Mahatma.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Mahatma.
Mahatma. M-A-H-A-T-M-A. Mahatma.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is keelhaul. It's a verb meaning to rebuke with great severity.
Keelhaul. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word came from a Dutch word and 2 English words, one of which is from Dutch and the other from Germanic-derived French.
Keelhaul. K-E-L-H-A-U-L. Keelhaul.
That is correct.
correctly. Piccolo.
Piccolo. P-I-C-C-O-L-O. Piccolo.
That is correct.
Kavya.
Kavya. K-A-V-Y-A. Kavya.
That is correct.
This word has a near homonym. The word is junta. It is a noun meaning a closely knit group of persons composing or dominating a government, especially after a revolutionary seizure of power. Junta.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Sure. The military junta set up its headquarters in the former presidential palace.
Can you repeat the word?
Junta.
Junta. H-U-N-T-A. Junta.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
The correct spelling is J-U-N-T-A, and an alternate pronunciation might have helped you with that. I didn't offer it, but you didn't ask for it, so it is J-U-N-T-A. Thank you. This word has a near homonym. Kitsch. Kitsch. It is a noun meaning artistic and literary material held to be of low quality, often produced to appeal to popular taste.
Could I have the language of origin,
Kitsch.
please?
German.
Okay. K-I-T-S-C-H. Kitsch.
That is correct.
Hacienda.
Hacienda. H-A-C-I-E-N-D-A. Hacienda.
That is correct.
Sevruga.
Can I have the language of origin?
Russian.
Sevruga. S-E-V-R-U-G-A. Sevruga.
That is correct.
Duenna.
Duenna. May I please have the root of origin
From Latin to Spanish.
and the definition?
An elderly woman serving as a governess and companion to the younger ladies in a Spanish or Portuguese family.
Can you repeat the word?
Duenna.
Duenna. D-U-E-N-N-A. Duenna.
That is correct.
I'm moving to 149. This word has a near homonym. Wanton. It is an adjective meaning marked by or manifesting heedless disregard of justice or of the rights, safety, and feelings of others. Wanton.
May I have the language of origin?
English.
Wanton. Like, are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Wanton. It's really just a sliver of a difference. Wanton. It's really hard. They appear to be so very similar I can hardly distinguish them. Wanton. Yeah. They just show two different diacritical marks, but I can't distinguish the pronunciation. So go with wanton.
Wanton. W-A-N-T-O-N. Wanton.
That is correct.
Amphibious.
Amphibious. Can I have the definition, please?
Able to live both on land or in water.
Amphibious. A-M-P-H-I-B-I-O-U-S. Amphibious.
That is correct.
Ergonomic.
Ergonomic. E-R-G-O-N-O-M-I-C. Ergonomic.
That is correct.
This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is oregano. It is a noun meaning any of various aromatic herbs that are used as seasonings in cookery. Oregano.
Oregano. Oregano. O-R-E-G-A-N-O. Oregano.
That is correct.
Tarragon.
Tarragon. T-A-R-R-A-G-O-N. Tarragon.
That is correct.
Fastidious.
Could you repeat the word?
Fastidious.
Could I have the language of origin?
Latin.
Fastidious. F-A-S-T-I-D-I-O-U-S. Fastidious.
That is correct.
Accommodate.
Accommodate. A-C-C-O-M-M-O-D-A-T-E. Accommodate.
That is correct.
Meistersinger.
Can I have the language of origin?
Originally German word.
Meistersinger. M-E-I-S-T-E-R-S-I-N-G-E-R. Meistersinger.
That is correct.
Mystique.
Mystique. M-Y-S-T-I-Q-U-E. Mystique.
That is correct.
Precipitate.
May I have the language of origin?
Latin.
Precipitate. P-R-E-C-I-P-I-T-A-T-E. Precipitate.
That is correct.
Staccato.
Staccato. Can I have the definition, please?
Marked by short, clear-cut playing or singing of tones and chords.
Thank you. Staccato. S-T-A-C-C-A-T-O. Staccato.
That is correct.
Wainscot.
Wainscot. W-A-I-N-S-C-O-T. Wainscot.
That is correct.
Samurai.
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 Is this from Japanese?
It is.
Samurai. S-A-M-U-R-A-I. Samurai.
That is correct.
Chagrin.
Chagrin. C-H-A-G-R-I-N. Chagrin.
That is correct.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus. H-I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-U-S. Hippopotamus.
That is correct.
Capitulation.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Capitulations. C-A...
You pronounced it incorrectly. I'm going to say it one more time and let you start spelling again. Capitulation.
Capitulation. C-A-P-I-T-U-L-A-T-I-O-N. Capitulation.
That is correct. I heard you put an S on it. I heard you make it plural. Thank you. Sortie.
Can I have the language of origin?
French.
Sortie. S-O-R-T-I-E. Sortie.
That is correct.
Forsythia.
Forsythia. F-O-R-S-Y-T-H-I-A. Forsythia.
That is correct.
This word has a homonym. The word is owl. It is a noun meaning a mountain or desert settlement as a village in the Caucasus region.
May I have the language of origin?
It's from Kazan, Tatar, and Kyrgyz words that passed through Russian before becoming English. Lots of Russian influence.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Owl.
Owl. A-U-L. Owl.
That is correct.
This word has a near homonym. The word is camphor. It's a noun meaning a tough gum-like substance obtained especially from the wooden bark of the camphor tree and is used as a stimulant in medicine and also as an insect repellent.
Can I have the language of origin?
Yes, it's a word that went from Malay to Arabic to Latin to Anglo-French and finally English.
What's the word again?
Camphor.
Camphor. C-A-M-P-H-O-R. Camphor.
That is correct.
Panglossian.
Panglossian. P-A-N-G-L-O-S-S-I-A-N. Panglossian.
That is correct.
Macrame.
Macrame. Macrame. M-A-C-R-A-M-E. Macrame.
That is correct.
Ostentatious.
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 O-S-T-E-N-T-A-T-I-O-U-S. Ostentatious.
That is correct.
Would you hold, Ava? Right. Okay, this word could be confused with a similar word. Aborigine. It is a noun meaning one of the native people, especially as contrasted with an invading or colonizing people.
Could you please repeat the word?
You bet. Aborigine.
Language of origin, please.
Latin.
Okay. Could you say the word a little slower?
Aborigine.
Aborigine. A-B-E-R-I-G-I-N-Y.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
The correct spelling is A-B-O-R-I-G-I-N-E. Thank you, Ava. This word has a near homonym. Uvula. It's a noun meaning the hanging fleshy lobe. in the middle of the posterior border of the soft palate. Uvula.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can you repeat the word?
Uvula.
U-V-U-L-A.
That is correct.
Embrasure.
Can I have the language of origin?
French.
Can you repeat the word?
Embrasure.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Yes. Embrasure. A little different on the first vowel sound. Instead of embrasure, it's embrasure.
Embrasure. E-M-B-R-A-Z-U-R-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
E-M-B-R-A-S-U-R-E. Thank you for your effort. Crescive.
Crescive. May I have the root of origin?
Latin.
Definition?
Increasing or growing.
In a sentence?
Sure. The crescive vines traveled up the trellis.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Can you repeat the word?
Crescive.
Crescive. C-R-E. What was the root again? Root of origin?
Latin.
C-R-E. S-C-I-V-E. Crescive.
That is correct.
Biscotti.
Can I have the language of origin?
Latin derived Italian.
Any alternate pronunciations?
There are none. Biscotti.
Can I have the definition?
Yes, it's a crisp cookies. It's actually a plural noun. Crisp cookies of Italian origin, flavored usually with anise and filberts or almonds.
Biscotti. B-I-S-C-O-T-T-I-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
B-I-S-C-O-T-T-I. So good. Chasuble.
Chasuble. Can I have the language of origin, please?
From French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Can I have the definition, please?
An outer ecclesiastical garment in the form of a wide, sleeveless cloak or mantle that slips over the wearer's head but remains open at the sides. Chasuble.
Chasuble. C-H-A... S A B L E Chasuble.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
C-H-A-S-U-B-L-E. Thank you for your effort.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Judges, I'm going to the facing page. Okay. Distinguishable.
Distinguishable. D-I-S-T-I-N-G. G-U-I-B-L-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
D-I-S-T-I-N-G-U-I-S-H-A-B-L-E. Thank you for your effort. I got lost. Lacerate.
Lacerate. Could I please have the language of origin?
Latin.
Lacerate. L. Could I please have the definition?
Yes, you may. To tear or rend roughly, to wound jaggedly, lacerate.
Lacerate. L. A. S. C. E. R. A. T. E. Lacerate.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
L-A-C-E-R-A-T-E. Great effort. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is interment. It's a noun meaning the act or ceremony of placing a dead body in a grave or tomb.
Interment.
Interment.
I-N-T-E-R-M-E-N-T.
That is correct.
You're looking at the prizes up there, wondering who gets what place. You have to do things in terms of rounds. Okay, so we did have 6 spellers eliminated that round. So technically, all 6 of those spellers tied for 4th place. Okay? So what we'll have to do, Michelle Schmidt is the person in charge. She was mentioned before, but she couldn't be here today. So Michelle will reconfigure the prizes for all the 6 people who tied for 4th place. So you won't actually get those 4th and 5th place prizes today. Michelle will take care of that. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Do we know what round this is, judges? 11. All right, thank you. Octopod.
Octopod. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Nope, there are not.
Octopod. O-C-T-I-P-O-D. Octopod.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
O-C-T-O-P-O-D.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, loquat.
Loquat. Can I have the root of origin, please?
It's from a Chinese word.
Definition?
The fruit of an Asiatic evergreen tree which is used for preserves, jams, and jellies.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not. It is loquat.
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 Can you use it in a sentence, please?
I would. Martin made a face when he tasted the tart loquat.
Can you repeat the word?
Loquat.
Loquat. L-O-Q U-A-T, loquat.
That is correct.
Gigabyte.
Gigabyte.
Yes.
Definition.
Approximately 1 billion groups of usually 8 adjacent binary digits.
Gigabyte. G-I-G-A-B-I-T-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Gigabyte. Thank you for your good effort.
Remember, you have to think in terms of rounds. Okay, so that was round 11. So 2 spellers went out on that round. So now we go to round 12. And speller number 12 has to spell correctly around 12. If she's incorrect, then round 11, eliminated people come back on. Okay, so think in terms of rounds. So the champion speller has to spell a word correctly in their own round for this to end. Okay?
Yep.
So we're in round 12.
So here is your word for round 12. 409. Just turn the page. Enatic.
Enatic. May I have the root of origin, please?
The first part of this word is from an originally Latin word, and the second part from an English combining form. Enatic.
Definition?
Descended from the same mother, related on the mother's side.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
There are not.
Can I have a sentence?
George and Isabel are enatic cousins.
Can you repeat the word?
Enatic.
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 Enatic. Enatic. E-N-A-T-I-C. Enatic.
That is correct.
Congratulations to Haven Hahn of Eleanor Roosevelt Middle School. She is our 2017 spelling champ.
Yay!
I'd ask all the spellers that are still in the room to come on back down, and we'll do some medals here and give out some prizes to the other top placing spellers.
Awesome. Anna, you stayed. Good for you. Oops.